Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I am back in my 1390. Why I'm in my 1390 so much lately? Well, Gilbs is working on his machine contract, or was. This is a while ago that we played this battle, and I didn't really want to drop 1390 videos on you guys. But I don't seem to be kind of fading away from my scouts. I used to enjoy scout gameplay, but within like the last month, it just seems like no matter if you get intel, if you get like early intel in the team for the team, they don't react to it. You can keep tanks spotted throughout the whole game, and you just don't pick up a lot of spotted damage. So I don't know what the influx is on that stupidity is, but yeah, scouting. Maybe I'm just getting bad at scouting. No, I mean I don't think so, because I take positions like this where I'm going to get early intel for my team. I'm going to keep tanks lit in the middle, and you'd think Artie would be pre-aimed somewhere important, especially with him in K3. I'm thinking that he's going to be staring at the top of the hill. But I get lit, and we have a lot of tanks in the middle. Some heavy tanks even, which is not the best place to take your heavy tank to on this map. Generally, the middle should only be ran by scouts. Now, if you make a huge play, maybe like low tier, you can get away with something like that. But in higher tier, the vision is just too high at this level, and you're just not going to get across the map. You're going to get punished for driving into open areas. You get hit by their FE 202. Their 432 spotted me for their team. Let's see if we can get some shots into this bad chat. Now we think twice about it. And my team really hasn't made a play in the south. We have a heavy tank that I think will be spotting the 9 line when it pops out, and he does have a TD covering him. What I want to do is try to get this 432 out of the middle. I did talk about how important it was to keep the middle vision, so that's what this guy is doing. But it costs me a lot of my hit points to take him out. Pgilby got over there to give me a hand, and we're not even sure if we're going to get out of this situation. But I pop out of there. Now their scout is running the middle, and I essentially feel like I should have just stayed in the middle, and I probably could have shot the 432 in the side when he poked up, as well as should get shots at the scout. So we take out that Conqueror, and we realize that there's a Hawk 12 right next to us, puts us on fraction of hit points, and we dodge the next shot from him. And I'm thinking that he's chasing me, but Pgilby actually distracted him for me, so I didn't necessarily need to launch myself off that. So thanks, Gilbs. Appreciate the assist getting me out of there, and I don't blow myself up. Now this guy is reacting to the scout pushing, or I don't know where that guy's been. But the Hawk is pushing on Gilbs now, so I'm going to hopefully help him out. Our J-Pan takes down the Hawk, and then I move since I'm still detected. The Tiger 2 was looking at me. I don't want to stick around here too long, just in case there already splashes me. He definitely can take my hit points. Now we're going to flex over to this spot, and I should have shots on the side of the Tiger 2. Kind of have a cupola shot. Looks like his lower plate is guarded. But he turns his head sideways, and that allows me to get some shots into the side here. I'm going for a clip. What I don't want to happen is lose Pgilby or lose myself in this situation. Just from map awareness, our team really hasn't combated the middle very well, in my opinion. But we get a clip, and then we got the T-29 here. We get the second shot into him, and it looks like he's slowly backing up. Third shell goes high right, hits him, looks like it bounced off his engine deck, and then we put him on 22 hit points. So hopefully our heavy tank can take him out, and our heavy tank tracks him. Now the important thing here is we gave up middle to secure the south, and we still had a lot of tanks in the north, and I don't know, maybe they couldn't push, but they never did. They stayed defensive. For whatever reason, I'm not up there to look at, their hit points or the red team, so I'm not going to criticize how they played that. But the main thing for us was, since we gave up middle, we had to take one of the two flanks, if I can English here. And we decided that the south has a better vision game, so we can get shots across the way. Rather than the north being a little bit more compressed, we'd have to get by their guns to help our heavies out up there. There's a Guardian STG up on the sniper hill, so we get him lit up. I'm thinking Artie can just put this guy away. I know I don't really go up there anymore, but when I used to go up there, Artie used to hit me. I used to spot a lot of tanks up there and get a lot of assist damage from artillery getting shots. So I just assumed our artillery would hit that guy, and I didn't get any assist damage there, so I don't know. Maybe Artie's not looking. He's waiting for the heavy tank to drive around the corner in C1. That's just me guessing. I got shots in the side of this dreadnought, and my Japan 2 takes him down. So he was kind of putting me in a pinch if this medium started to push on me, which doesn't look like is going to happen. But now that I know the dreadnought's dead, I'm going to go around and see if I can just keep that medium tank lit up on the sniper hill. While I go do that, Gilbs is going to swing around to the middle to make sure that he doesn't pop off that side and start shooting our guys up the butt. And it's pretty much game over. We just need to wrap this up. We essentially have 3 tanks able to fight that heavy tank, although it looks like they're not going to help him. Maybe the tank destroyer in D4 is going to help, but it's hard to say. So the Guardian gets lit up. Look for shots. Their 705 takes out our VK Hunter to 1P, and Gilbs says that he's just gonna pretty much just go take this 705. Now I don't know if our Artie is looking at the 705 or what exactly his plan is. But unfortunately we lose Gilbs to the 705. I get a shot into the Guardian, and now we're kind of in a tricky situation. I guess I'd much rather just go help with the heavy tank, but I feel like keeping this guy lit up so Artie can kill him would be important. We just need to eliminate one of 2 targets. Now our Japan 2 is dead, and it looks like our other tank destroyer really didn't help. So unfortunately, they're gonna 1v1, v1, v1 him, and for a 705, that's fantastic because the reload sucks. And now you can see I'm getting pinged quite a bit, and that's fine. I really could care less since the 4 of them, including Gilby, sadly, couldn't figure out how to kill a 705. Are pretty much down to 1 tank. I'm not going to go throw my tank away trying to kill this Guardian when I can just keep him lit up for artillery. Now he does have the opportunity to slide off the very top of the hill. There is kind of a little undulation there. It can be missed, but it's sort of risky to slide off up there. Now if he wants to slide off down the 8 line, I should spot him doing that. But their 705 looks like he's actually moving to get in position to shoot our artillery. So I asked the tank destroyer to flank around. or essentially get up to the B4 location to where I can move. Like, if he's up there, he'll spot the Guardian moving out of that position, and then I should be able to move out of here and we can hook up together. Now, I gave up way too many hit points at the beginning. I wish I didn't trade with that 432. I could have had a better shot there. And I missed some shots as that Guardian is crossing. Honestly, I don't know what I was doing. It's just picking my butt. And our tank destroyer decides that capping is a good idea. Capping is never a good idea unless there's no way back to defend your base or you're heavily outnumbered and you can finish the cap in time. But on an encounter with one of you, you're never going to cap. The cap takes way too long. Alright, so we spot the Guardian, we get one shot, we track him, and he's looking at us. So he anticipated our move here, which is really good on his part. But I was hoping that the TD would push on him and we could put him in a pincer. Unfortunately for me, the J-Pan has no interest and he still just wants to continue to cap, and I missed my shot into the side of the 705. So we're going to load some premium rounds and we're going to try to wiggle out of here. Now, I have no faith in this artillery. As you can see, I tell him to go wash his tank in the water. And where the 705 was, he should have been able to shoot him there. Should have been able to shoot the Guardian up on the sniper hill multiple times. How many times did I light him up? Like 7. Still didn't get a shot there. The 705, when he was moving around the south side of our sniper hill, like G3 when he was lit up, I'm guessing our arty just couldn't get shots in because he's down in that stupid little beach area. And he's got some weird gun angles. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't play arty enough to really confirm or deny that fact. But I do know that he is making little impact, which a lot of green squares enjoy doing. Like, I think they just set out to play World of Tanks in a capacity where they just have to sit on their couch and eat chips and watch the game as it progresses, which is unfortunate for people that like to actually play tanks and try to make an impact, assuming that their artillery will be competent enough to make good choices. Unfortunately, that's just not the case. So we're in a 2v1 and I have no hit points left. I do have an artillery, but I don't feel like he's going to do anything for me, so what I want to do is just see if the Guardian will go to the cap. From the play he made earlier on me, where he pushed towards the TD and then turned around and waited for me to come up, which was pretty instinctive, I am assuming he's not going to go to the cap. But I cover 2 angles here, and I figure, now, once again I might be wrong, my arty should be able to spot him if he comes down the 890 line, but I'm not quite sure about that because if he is down in that little beach end area, he might not have his head over the ridge. So now a couple good things. I will be able to see him if he's heads down the 2 line. Should spot him over there. If he heads in through the middle, I should spot him there. And if he's up in the northern area, I should spot him there. Now, I'm assuming, since I haven't spotted him yet, I'm thinking that he's set up on B5 with maybe camo binos, just waiting for me to run past him. Otherwise, like C3, we can get that on that mountain, get his vision up, and pretty much do the same exact thing that I'm doing here. Now I'm thinking we have the tiebreaker because it's 2-1. However, a fatal mistake on encounter, there is no tiebreaker. So If nobody caps and no team gets fully destroyed, then it just becomes a draw. But with 13 seconds left, we get him spotted. I was a little late. You see me pulling up the map. I think I might have been messaging even the Guardian at that point. Not 100% sure what was going on there. But did you guys see Artie fire? I didn't see Artie fire. Where was that Artie aiming? Does he just not participate? He ended up with 1200 damage and he lived through the whole match. So, of course, I'm going to send him a message like, why didn't you shoot at the medium tank when I spotted him at the end? And he didn't respond to me. So I figured he had too much potato chip oil on his fingers and just slid off the controller, so he couldn't message me back. So an unfortunate battle. Maybe if I don't trade with the 432 right away, if I stay in the middle just a little bit longer at the beginning, maybe change the tide. If I don't lose Pgilby to the 705, I think he went in there assuming that he could inspire our team to make a play, and they just decided to wait to see if he could kill him. With my low hit points, it pretty much forced me into a passive role, and that's not what my team needed at the end. So I'm not going to put that on anyone except maybe Artie. Yeah, I'll quit rambling. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.